Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is really special. This is my first installment in a series that I've been doing on my channel called Faith Fridays. Yes, so I'm going to be talking about topics to inspire you, keep you pushing on your walk and your journey with Christ. And yeah, let's get right into it. So today's video is inspired by two Bible plans that I did find on my YouVersion app. One is called The Comparison Trap, and the other one is called Without Rival by Lisa Bevere, based on her book. So I'm going to be doing several installments on this same topic, and we're talking about confidence in the scope of Scripture and how God made us and how do we do it in this social media age. So let's get right into it. In this social media age, we just have so many things to compete for our attention, so many things to just compare ourselves to other people. We can compare ourselves and compete with others that we've never even met now, that we will never ever see, and we have social media to thank for that, but we also just have some things in our heart that we need to deal with too. So I have some notes here in my journal, guys. Shout out to my good friend Micah for getting me this journal. It's been a gem, truly. But yeah, you'll see me referring to my notes. So if you see me looking down, you know what I'm looking at. So yeah, playing that comparison game though is it's so dangerous, because it just leaves you, it just puts you on this emotional roller coaster. On an emotional roller coaster. No, but really, it really does. You either win the comparison game to the point where you feel arrogant, you come out on top, you think that you're better than someone just by comparing your circumstances or your looks or whatever to someone else who doesn't have it as good as you have it. Or we all do. It's like, oh, my hair is this, but at least it don't look like hers. Guys, that's not confidence. That's not true confidence. That's just your insecurity speaking out loud. Like, if your confidence is founded because you're related to someone else, it's not true confidence. So it either ends up in your favor and you end up prideful and arrogant, and then if you have that conscience, you feel guilty later, or it leaves you feeling insignificant and not enough and feeling like you don't measure up. But either way, you're constantly competing with others and it leaves you losing. You're playing a losing game. Either way, you're never going to be content playing the comparison game. So basically, like I said, if it ends in your favor, you feel a sense of pride and arrogance that you measure up better. And when you're constantly competing with others, you'll start rejoicing in their downfall when you do better than them. Or on the contrary, you lose the comparison game and you'll feel envious and jealous of whoever you're comparing yourself to. I think the biggest danger of contentment is that you're completely missing out on what you have to offer. My husband just got home. Hey, babe. Recording.
You recording?
Yeah. You trying to make a cameo? Everybody handsome husband. Thank you. I'm talking about confidence.
I need confidence.
My series.
Oh, it's recording and you can hear my voice?
Yeah, you can see you too.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I need a haircut.
Yeah, so I was basically talking about how the comparison game either ends in your favor and leaves you prideful and arrogant, or it leads, it makes you on the other end, and it leaves you feeling like you don't measure up or like you're not enough. And I'm saying how that's dangerous, because the biggest distraction from the comparison game is that while you're focusing on other people and trying to compare and keep up with the Joneses and whatever, you're missing out 100% on the unique purpose that God's given you. You're gonna miss it. It's gonna pass you right by if you're so busy looking to the left or the right, when really we need to be looking up. Yeah. So I did want to refer to some scriptures. James 3:16 says, for where envy and self-seeking exist, confusion and every evil thing are there. That's a big deal, guys. Like, only two things required for all types of evil to be present: envy and self-seeking. So while you're being ambitious and you're trying to do this and this and this and this to be better and better, you're just trying to do anything to make yourself look good, and you're envying others when you don't measure up, you just made a way for confusion and every evil thing to come into your life. Guys, this this is serious. This is serious. We have to break out of this comparison game. We have to break free from the comparison trap. And I wrote here, like, when you become envious and you're always trying to one up the person next to you, just to say I'm better than her at this or that, or at least I'm not like him, or no one has a better blank than me, then you're making room for all types of evil and chaos, and you'll do anything to win this losing game. There's no matter how far you progress in this game or how much better you think you're doing, you're still losing, guys. Like, so crazy. So I have a thought here, and it's just stop comparing yourself. And it's so hard to do, because even in the little things like social media, between siblings, friends, because sometimes we struggle to even celebrate the people that have been in our corner, and we've got to stop comparing ourselves to one another. So just a reminder, like, from 1 Corinthians 13, verses 4 through 6, the love chapter, we have to know what love looks like, because we are made in the image of God. God is love. People know us by the way that we love one another. And so we've got to be examples as the salt and light of the earth, right? 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 6 says, love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself. It is not puffed up. It does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth. That basically debunks the entire comparison trap. It doesn't make you feel like you should be envious of someone. It doesn't rejoice in the downfalls of others. It's not rude. It's not puffed up or proud. Guys, this is how people will know who we are as children of God, by the way that we love each other. But you have to love your neighbor as you love yourself. So learn to love yourself and be content with where you are. For this first video, I'm going to end it there. And I just want to end with a very short but sweet quote. And it's, the shortcut to contentment is gratitude. So what are some things that you have that are unique to you that you should be grateful for? I find that listing things that you're grateful for will distract you in a good way from those things that you don't have. So I say, if you're struggling with being content with who you are, being confident in who you are, make a list of all the things that God has given you, that He's blessed you with, seen and unseen. You know, things that aren't surface. Your creative abilities, or your love for a certain subject, or the love for your job, family, friends. Like, just make a list of all the things to be grateful for, and just thank God for that. Rejoice always in that. Be thankful for that. Be thankful in all circumstances, and you'll realize that all these things that you're searching for and striving for that, you know, are vain, don't even measure up to what He's already blessed you with. I hope you guys really enjoyed this first installment of Faith Friday. I was a little nervous. But I can't wait to do the next one. It's going to be every Friday. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.
Good job, baby.